The things I did to be successful, the people I hurt to climb to the top, the people I was willing to spit on and step on just to prove a point. Y'all gonna hear my story, so stay tuned. 6 years old, the world was mine. I used to love Superman to death before the fucked up movies. I was a kid that thought he could fly one day. Being 6 years old was special. Watching Saturday morning cartoons, having friends sleep over, just enjoying life, eating cereal like the good old days. Man, those were some good times. I miss being 6 years old. I still remember the flashes. My dad was still alive. Everything was normal. Life was better. It was just crazy how things have changed. Now, let me fast forward it to 16. 16, I got my heart broken by this bitch named Diamond. But my God, she was beautiful. She was gorgeous. When I was 16, she was probably like 15. Wow, she had hair like gold. She was just so gorgeous. Like, I wish I had a picture of what she looked like now, because I still see her often. But she broke my heart. That little bitch. I remember we went to the movies, and I actually thought that she wanted to go on a date with me. And then when we went to the movies, she sat next to me. Some other guy came in the theater, then she sat next to him. And I heard it. At age 16, that was the first time I got my heart broken. I remember riding my bike home. I remember crying on the way home. I remember it was snowing. I remember life was getting harder. I remember my mom's boyfriend being annoying, trying to fight with me. I remember all that. The tears, the pain, the agony. 16-year-old was really hard. Then I was in special ed. Went to Pike High School. Kids kind of made fun of me. They didn't believe in me. They couldn't understand me. I was off. I get it. But the world was so cruel. Now let's fast forward it to 26. I was suicidal. I hated life. I drunk myself to death. I couldn't believe the situation I was in. It was like the world abandoned me. I was alone. I was scared. It was like the first time I moved out. I was struggling on bills, struggling on knowing who I was, struggling to be noticed, tired of taking the bus at age 26. I was thirsty for fame. I was thirsty to be liked. I just couldn't believe the situation I was in. And it hurt. To this day, it hurts. Age 26, that was a bad year for me. And I just hope it gets better. Until then, only Lord will know. I pray I make it to 36. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all really appreciate my videos. I hope that I can make someone out there change their way if they're going the direction I went. I just pray that I could be a sacrifice for y'all. I love y'all. I love everything about y'all. Y'all my fan base, and I appreciate that. I want to talk about the past because it hurts so much and I could never really get over it. Not really. I try to, but it taunts me. And I want to talk about my family. And I know y'all might judge me. And I know y'all might laugh at me. And if y'all see me, y'all throw peanuts and say, look at the monkey dance. And that's real. And I played with fire too many times. But this is me. And this is my story. I want to talk to y'all about the year 2000. I want to talk about the relationship I had with my parents. And it was a good one. But at times they would argue. They would argue a lot. But this time it just went too far. I remember hearing screams in the middle of the night. My mom screaming for her life. I remember all the paintings and pictures falling down. Damn. There goes the memories. Damn. There goes the frames. I remember pots and pans getting thrown around. I remember my mom screaming for my name to call the police. But I was too scared. And I felt like a coward. And I remember going downstairs and telling them to stop. Oh, the pain. The suffering. I came from a broken family, people, and it's real, and it hurts. And when I came downstairs, I saw everything, all the pictures, memories, Christmas pictures, wedding pictures, all torn. I saw my mom bleeding, and I was still too scared to call the police. And my dad started screaming at me. And he said, go upstairs. And I told him no. And I told him to stop this. And that's the last thing I remember. I think he hit me upside the head and I passed out. I remember waking up in my bedroom. I remember it was some blood on the carpet. I remember he told me to take a shower. I remember my mom was quiet the next day. I remember when the family was broken. Ever since then, life was never the same. The year 2000, that was the last time I bought a Nintendo 64 game. I remember it like it was like that. It was the Madden 2000. A lot of painful memories came in the years of the early 2000s. A lot of memories that I can't escape. And I just wish that what I was telling y'all was lies. I wish every single story I told y'all, I just made it up in my head just to get views, just to get attention. But they're real. From the bottom of my heart, this is real. Yes, I'm going to drink a bottle. And I'm glad my brother's doing good. He left rehab like a couple of months ago. Now he got a job and everything, and he's doing good for himself. But that fucked up the family. I think that last fight, it fucked up the family, and the family never been the same. So this is me. You can throw the peanuts now. Throw the peanuts at the monkey. Because I'm performing. This is my arena. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all can relate to this video. I hope y'all can feel my pain. And if I'm embarrassing myself, so be it. But I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Because this is releasing a lot of pain and a lot of stress and a lot of anger from my heart. And every time I do an emotional video like this, I feel like I can breathe a little better. I really, really do. Right below, have your parents ever fight, argue? Have you got violent whoopings before? Can you still hear the screams of your parents arguing in your dreams, your nightmares? Because I can. The early 2000s was a fucked up years for me. God, I miss the 90s. My Lord.
I always wanted to ask you about a certain situation, about a metaphor actually. You spoke on the ground. What you mean by that? What the ground represent?
The ground is going to open up and swallow the evil.
Right.
That's how I see it. My world is born. I see, and the ground is the symbol for the poor people.
Right.
The poor people is going to open up this whole world and swallow up the rich people. Because the rich people are going to be so fat and they're going to be so appetizing. You know what I'm saying? Wealthy, appetizing. The poor going to be so poor and hungry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? There might be some cannibalism out this month. They might eat the rich. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this then. Do you see yourself as somebody that's rich or somebody that made the best of their own opportunities?
I see myself as a natural born hustler, a true hustler in every sense of the word. I took nothing, I took the opportunities. I worked at the most menial and degrading job and built myself up so I can get it to where I owned it. I went from having somebody manage me to me hiring the person that works my management company.
Right.
I changed everything. I realized my destiny in a matter of 5 years, you know what I'm saying, and made myself a millionaire.
Right.
I made millions for a lot of people. Now it's time to make millions for myself, you know what I'm saying. I made millions for the record companies. I made millions for these movie companies. Now we make millions for us.
And through your different avenues of success, how would you say you managed to keep a level of sanity?
By my faith in God, by my faith in the game, and by my faith in all good things come to those that stay true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was happening to me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I was noticing I was punching the right buttons and it was happening. So it's no problem, you know. I mean, it's a problem, but I'm not finna let them know. I'm finna go straight through.
Would you consider yourself a fighter at heart or somebody that only reacts when they back is against the wall?
I like to think that at every opportunity I've ever been threatened with resistance, it's been met with resistance. And not only me, but it goes down my family tree. You know what I'm saying? It's in my veins to fight back.
Alright, well, how long you think it take before be like, we fighting the war, I'm fighting the war I can't win, and I want to lay it all down?
In this country, a black man only have like 5 years we can exhibit maximum strength. And that's right now, while you a teenager, while you still strong, while you still want to lift weights, while you still want to shoot back. Because once you turn 30, it's like they take the heart and soul out of a man, out of a black man in this country. And you don't want to fight no more. And if you don't believe me, you can look around. You don't see no loudmouth 30-year-old motherfuckers.
That's crazy, because me being one of your offsprings of the legacy you left behind, I can truly tell you that it's nothing but turmoil going on. So I wanted to ask you, what you think is the future for me and my generation today?
I think that niggas is tired of grabbing shit out the stores, and next time it's a riot, it's gonna be like bloodshed, for real. I don't think America know that. I think America think we was just playing. It's gonna be some more playing, but it ain't gonna be no playing. It's gonna be murder. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Nat Turner, 1831, up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen.
That's crazy, man. In my opinion, the only hope that we kind of have left is music and vibrations. A lot of people don't understand how important it is. You know, sometimes I can like get behind a mic and I don't know what type of energy I'm gonna push out or where it comes from. Trip me out sometimes.
Because it's spirits. We ain't even really rapping. We just letting our dead homies tell stories for us.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, I got my brother on the show, and he's gonna explain to y'all what he think the end of the world and how it's gonna begin and how it's gonna end up.
Yeah, well, I think we already getting a little small dosage of the end of the world. And, it's kind of almost unbelievable. Like, even with the coronavirus and things going on, it's unbelievable, but it's actually happening right before our eyes. So, I don't know when the end of the world is going to come. I just know it's near, with all these plagues are going on right now. My mama didn't have to live through this, and now I'm living through it. It's the end of days, and I think people need to be prayed up.
Do you think that Jesus is gonna come from the sky, or how do you think that it's gonna happen when it eventually do happen, from the scriptures and stuff you read and all that?
Well, I guess according to scripture, like, no one will know the exact time, but I feel like the people that were good, they're gonna be disappeared. It's gonna happen just like that. Anybody that's left for the second rapture, we're gonna be seeing, Satan's work, the Antichrist, whoever that is, who nobody knows who the Antichrist is. It could be Trump for all we know. They just try to impeach him, and he beat the impeachment, and now people are praising him because he's giving everybody $1,200. So I don't. It looks like it could go pretty hectic. These are the signs. I knew when Kobe Bryant died, I knew there was gonna that was a sacrifice, and that there's gonna be a bigger body count. I knew it was, because Kobe was a huge person. When you sacrifice somebody that big, you putting all that power and energy into something evil that's gonna manifest.
So you're saying this is the beginning of the end of days, and you're saying that when Jesus comes, do you think he will have like a group full of angels, or how do you think the war will begin? Do you think they'll just put fire through the city, or what do you think is going to happen?
Well, it's going to be a lot of fire, a lot of chaos through the city. When Jesus comes, it's 7, once the rapture occurs, it will be 7 years till Jesus returns again for his third coming. It's Jesus. He's gonna come in peace, though. It was said in the Bible somewhere that he would kill by speaking,
killing the wicked.
Yeah, killing the wicked by speaking biblically speaking. Just by his words, they're gonna just perish. There ain't gonna be no war when Jesus comes.
It's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
I want to explain, in my eyes, how I think the end of the world is going to be. I have visions, but you never know what kind of visions that demons or the Lord or anybody is putting into my soul. So I just want to feel that the end of the world is going to be really, really crazy. I feel like it's going to be a loud horn. You're going to just hear the sound, like the whole world is going to hear it. And I do believe the world is flat, because in the scripture it says everybody in the world will see what Jesus looked like from the sky. So to me, it has to be that the world is flat, because how will everybody see him? But anyways, I feel like Jesus is going to just come down from the sky, and I feel like the wicked would just be automatically destroyed. We will see people flying up to the sky. Like, this would be like the Twilight Zone times 1,000. It's just going to be unbelievable. We're going to see people and horses in the sky. Some of them's gonna look like angels, some of them's gonna look like people, some of them is gonna look like weird creatures. We're just gonna see a lot of chaos. They're gonna take over America. They're gonna take over all kind of countries. I just believe that the poison from this earth would just disappear, and I believe that we're gonna be scared. I know I'm gonna be. When I see it coming, it's gonna be some scary shit if we're alive to witness the end of the world. I believe that we're gonna hear screams, we're gonna see chaos, tears, just everything. It's gonna be crazy. It really, really is. And I'm not ready for it. If we do see this, I'm just not going to be ready for this. This is going to be woo, this is going to be unlike any type of war that we have ever seen. I just believe it's not going to be good for the wicked. It really isn't. And I just pray that I make it. I pray that I make it to the kingdom. I pray when this is all said and done, when the kingdom is set back on the earth in the land like it was supposed to be from the beginning, I just pray that I be there and witness. It's going to be another part of history. We're going to witness another form of history for the ones that are saved, the ones that did believe in Jesus and all of that. It's going to be a new part of history. We won't remember the pain. We won't remember the past. We won't remember all of this in my eyes. That's what I truly believe. And when it happens, it happens. And I just hope that we're all ready for when it does happen. It's going to be some crazy stuff, man. It really, really is. That's what I really, really believe in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Revenge of the Heart Part 2. A lot of people ask, why do I put out so many videos? And I do it because this is all I have. This is memories that I'm putting out. I want people to know who I am. I want some of these videos to be in my funeral. I want y'all to really understand Paul Michael Officer Jr. I put these videos out in case I die too young. In case my daughter don't know who I am. I want the world to know who I am. I want my city to appreciate me. And it hurts. And it hurt. And it hurts. And it hurts. And it keeps on hurting. But I'ma stay strong. I can't let the past go. And I need it to go. And this hate and frustration is leading me to a path to the dark side. A side I don't want to be. And I express my emotions in every video. And it just keeps hurting. Because I don't think the world understands me. And that's real. I'm starting to believe in myself. And I love it. I'm happy. But I'm scared. Because happiness really don't last. Not long at all. I'm gonna lie to y'all. Before I end this video, I had a nightmare about a year ago that I went to hell. And it scared me. And I was standing on like a floor that was like hot lava or something. And I saw these big ass worms come out of like some fire or something. And they had no eyes. Just a bunch of teeth. And it felt like I was at the entrance of hell. And it scared the mess out of me. And I would never forget that nightmare. And I pray to the Lord every day He doesn't send me to this place. And I kept remembering throughout this nightmare, I kept asking the Lord, give me one more chance. And I kept hearing whispers. I think it was the Lord saying it was too late. And that taunted me. And to this day, I'm scared to die because I don't know where I'm gonna go. And that hurts. And I put this pain and frustration on my videos because to me this is my counseling. It makes me feel better. After this I get a drink, I fuck a girl, I do my thing, and I know I need to get to the chapters. I know I need to start reading the Bible. I know I need to go to church more. I need to quit fucking these hookers, getting drunk, gambling on sports games and stuff like that. And it hurts me so much because I know I can't do it. So I'm riding this boat alone, and it's a nightmare so far, and I'm scared where it's going. And I need the Lord, I truly do. But I feel like every day I'm walking alone, and that hurts. Me and the Lord, we have our arguments, we have our disagreements, but it feels like I'm not walking along aside with Him. And I need that, because I don't want to go to hell. And it hurts every day I think about it. This hurts. I'm emotional. I'm screaming through my lungs to the Lord because I need Him. Please, Lord, forgive me. I am weak. Without you, I am nothing. I am the dust from the ground that I walk on. And that's real. I'm sorry if this video is too dark. I'm sorry if I get too emotional. I'm sorry if I am too real. But this is me. And I'm out. I'm dead now. I see my father. Oh my God, it looked like heaven. It's crazy. I found out he died the day of 9/11. What a fucked up day. But now I can rest. Tell me right below if you want Revenge of the Heart Part 3. I'm putting everything on the track. I just hope y'all listen. I hope y'all understand. And I hope y'all pray for me.
Your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Please don't go, I'm wondering why. But I don't care. Morning rain comes up my window, and I can't see it all. Even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad.
Dear God, I wrote this letter in vain, and I hope you can forgive me for that. I know that Adam and Eve story. I knew it since I was born. Fucked up story. But why you had to punish us? Why we have to bleed? Why we have to die? Why we have to be in pain for many years to come? And I know what the Bible said. But my God, I wasn't born back then. And it hurts. Why did my dad have to burn me when I was a baby? Why is 66% of my body is burned and it makes me feel not human? Why am I an alcoholic? Why do I wish death on me? Why do I suffer so much, God? Why have so many people that I love growing up die? Why is the black community is dying? Why are we suffering? Your people, the Hebrew Israelites, why are we in pain? And I got so much hate inside me. I got so much pain. And at times I stutter because I am just so angry. And I hate the world. But I want the world. I want everything in it. And I'm selfish. And I'm greedy. And I know there's a place that I'm going to after this is all said and done. And I pray that I'm wrong. And I have nightmares about it. And I feel like you put those visions in my head. So I drink a lot. And I want help. I want so much help. Every person I looked up to eventually let me down. Why? Why did you put so many false prophets in my life? And why was the pain so strong? So this is a letter to you, for you only, God. But other people's gonna know. Other people's gonna listen. Other people's gonna hear. And I fear you. And I know you're the Almighty High. But I need to know. Can you please let me see you before I die? I want to see what you look like. And I know that I'm in vain when I said this. And I know there was a lot of hate flowing through my spirit when I made this video. But I hope you forgive me. I really, really do. From the bottom of my heart. This is pain. This is suffering. And I can't do it no more. I should be a king. I should be crowned. I deserve everything that's coming to me. And I repeat that a lot. Because I felt like I was the chosen one. I felt like you chose me. And it hurt when I found out you did it. And it hurts me a lot. And I'm speaking through a microphone in the fucking dark. And I just want revenge. This is Revenge of the Heart Part 3. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really do. I want to tell y'all about a vision. It was a dark vision about a year and a half ago, and it scared the mess out of me. I had a vision that people were screaming that the village was dark, and I said, may there be light. And the city lit up like the 4th of July. There was fire everywhere. People were screaming for me to stop this. People was begging for their lives. I had a vision that I was 40 feet up in the air in a king's chair. And I had gold wrapped all over my body. And my eyes was bright red, brighter than the fucking sun. I remember that. And the vision made me cry. Because I was listening to some music, and then out of nowhere, I had the vision. I know I was probably drunk or whatever, but that vision was scary. So back to the vision. I was 40 feet up in the air, and the village was crying, begging for mercy. And I just stood there like a goddamn statue. And I could have helped them. With a snap of a finger, I could have helped them. And I saw a woman with a dark blue dress. And I was so curious. Why wasn't she affected? Why wasn't the fire on her? Why did she want me to save this village full of sin? And it literally looked like hell on earth. And I just watched, and I watched, and she was begging for me to stop. And I even had tears coming down my face. It was a woman with a blue dress. What scares me, that was the day I found out that my girl was pregnant. Because hours after I had that vision about the woman in a blue dress, my girl said, I'm pregnant. 9 months, 2 weeks later, I had a beautiful daughter named Jayla. Sometimes I wonder, was that woman with the dark blue dress, was she my daughter that told me to stop burning this village? Sometimes I think like that. Like, why do I have these visions? Like, did God put these visions in my head? Did the devil put these visions in my head? Am I seeing hell on earth through these visions in the near future? Sometimes it makes me think. It really, really do. I hope y'all enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Revenge of the Heart Part 5, The Gift and the Curse. I want to tell y'all when the sky fell down. I want to tell y'all when the moon landed into the ocean. And if I stutter through this video, forgive me. If I pause for a minute in this video, forgive me. If I cry in this video, forgive me. Because this is ever so real. And the system fucked me a long time ago. And it's fucked me, right? But anyways, let me get back to the story. I want to talk about Lamont. I remember when I was 20 and me and Lamont was talking. I bought my second car and he was like, how could you buy a second car when me and the crew is hungry, struggling, borrowing change just to buy a pack of ramen noodles? And I told him to go to hell. I absolutely did. I told Lamont to go to hell. 3 weeks later, he died in a car accident. Wasn't his fault, but he's dead now. And it's deep. And ever since then, I drunk back to back. Ever since then, I've been missing prayers. Ever since then, it's been revenge in my heart. And I fucked over 1,000 daughters. And at times I can't sleep. And at nights I struggle to breathe. And I keep thinking about him. I keep thinking about the last words I said to him. And it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It just hurts. And it fucks me up, man. Every story I tell y'all is so real. It comes from the heart. And I just hope y'all learn from my stories. Because I'm losing myself. I was losing myself. And over the years, I've been trying to rebuild my image, my name brand. And I just pray that the world forgive me. I just pray that the people that I hurt, that I love, forgive me. And I'm going to go to the commercial. And I hope y'all love this video. And the Revenge of the Heart Part 6 is coming soon. It's coming real soon because I got many more stories. Because it's real. And I'm taunted. And I can never get my yellow dog back. Damn.
Hey, little buddy, want a ride? Yeah, whatever. I'll be right back.
Where can you catch all 150 Pokemon? On your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold.
All I have is revenge. I have chose the path of the dark side. There is no returning. As my eyes turn red and my heart start to vanish. As my skin turn goldish, I see the village burning. Why did the village idiots stop drinking? Why couldn't they believe me when I said the storm was coming? As I walk through the storm, searching for power, taking away souls as we speak. The power, it is so overwhelming. I can't believe it. All this ability and all this power. And I could not save the village. Maybe it was my revenge. Maybe it was my pain. But I am walking through the valley of death alone. And I keep walking. And I see a burning bush. And it speaks to me. And at first I was scared. But this burning bush says, if I walk left, I will go to hell. And there will be no return. If I walk right, I will go to heaven. And I will be ever so happy. There will be no pain and no suffering. I told this bush I would choose my own path. That's what I told the bush. And I kept walking. And I kept walking. And I kept walking. And eventually, my hands start disappearing. My feet start disappearing. My legs start disappearing. And eventually, I started disappearing. I can see heaven now. I hear God's voice. He's telling me that I'm visiting. He said I could live here, but he's telling me I have to save one soul. Just one soul. As I stare at this beautiful place, I told God, keep me here. Let me stay. He said, I have not earned the right yet. He said, once I come here, I would not consume power and lust. I would not become this creature that I once was. And then he said goodbye. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck, man? Oh. What the fuck? Get that fucking camera out of my face, man. What the hell did I just dream? Fuck. Shit. Get that camera out of my face.
Yo.
Heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes lie. Nothing is for sure, nothing is for certain. None lasts forever, but until it goes to hurt. It's Gemini, a
Hell on Earth, Chapter 4, the final chapter. This video is gonna be sad, and I'm trying not to cry. But this is hell on earth. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I chose the dark side. I'm gonna tell y'all why all was lost. Y'all might need some Kleenex. Y'all should put this on the big screen, because this is gonna get emotional. This is deep. I'm just trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. Hell on Earth, Chapter 4. I have chosen the dark side. I have chosen the path of revenge and hate and anger and fear. I'm gonna go to commercial. I'm gonna try to wipe the tears out so I can tell this story. I'm about to go to commercial.
Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, and sometimes lie. Nothing is for sure, nothing is for certain. None lasts forever, but until it goes to hurt. It's Gemini, a Gemini. Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie, sometimes why. Nothing is for sure, nothing is for certain. None lasts forever, but until it goes to hurt. It's Gemini, a Gemini.
I'm dead now. It's Judgment Day. I'm in a cage. I can barely breathe. I looked up to the sky and it was dripping blood. My destiny is complete. I'm just waiting for the ultimate voice. And I see 3 angels. And they're crying. And they keep preaching the scripture. But it's too late. So I'm drowning. I'm drowning through my pain. And I'm remembering when I was on earth. I remember drifting when I was driving. I remember being drunk at the church. I remember crying to the Lord to give me one more chance. I remember everything on earth through my anger and my suffering. And I'm trapped in this cage. And I want to go out. But Judgment Day is here. And the angels, they cry again. And the sky is dropping down. It's falling down in front of my eyes. You would think it was the Twilight Zone. Why do I have to suffer like this? And I know I chose the path of the dark side. And once upon a time, I was trying to be the hero. Like Superman. I was trying to save the village. But I realized the village was full of zombies. Yes, sir, man. And I couldn't change them. And I couldn't save them. No matter what I did, I couldn't save them. And I put that on my chest. And now my chest is burning. Because I'm in hell. And I just want one more chance. I just want to be forgiven. I just want to be forgiven. Why me? I just want to be forgiven. And now he comes out. The Lord comes out. And he preached the words in his book. And he talk about how heaven's gonna be like. But I'm not gonna be there. He talked about how I let him down. He talked about the path that I chose. That I was supposed to be the village hero. And I told the Lord, when I realized I couldn't save them, I had to be the bad guy. It was all about me. Me, like the iPhone, it's about me. He said, you will be sentenced to eternal fire. And this is the path you chose. And I said nothing. And the sky fell. And I knew it was over. Then I disappeared. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all just got done watching Revenge of the Heart and Hell on Earth, the complete series, all together, wrapped in one. I just wanted to give y'all the greatest, darkest YouTube story that you're ever gonna see. I don't think there's ever gonna be a YouTuber that will hit the strives that I did, the emotions, the intense conversations, the thrills, the pain, the suffering. I just wanted to tell y'all about a story about a man with absolute power, so powerful that he could look into the future, that he can even go to the past or the future. But he wanted to save his village really, really bad. He kept seeing visions of the village getting destroyed. And he knew that he couldn't do nothing to stop it. No matter how many times he came to save the village, he couldn't. He just couldn't. It was just an unstoppable force in the village that he just could not stop. So it taunted him. So he turned into the dark side. So in this story of the Revenge of the Heart and Hell on Earth, you saw a guy that was once a powerful human being, that was once a good guy, that had a troubled past, that was just suffering through his past, turn evil. And he went to hell. This is about a story of a man that went to hell, that lost his soul through revenge, through hate, through anger, through fear. And at times I cried through the videos because I saw a little bit of this character that I was trying to explain in me. And I was really emotional through this video. And then I'm gonna talk about why. Sorry, I got my baby here and she's crying and stuff. But I'm gonna have a side video on why I didn't make Revenge of the Heart Part 4. So I'm gonna end this video right here. I gotta get to a crying baby. But right below, I want y'all to like, I want y'all to share, I want y'all to subscribe, I want y'all to tell anybody that y'all can think of, because this is one of the greatest projects on YouTube. Y'all know that. In y'all heart, y'all know that. And I enjoy. Mwah.
I got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition, flow inside my DNA.